Hello and welcome back to F2P Gaming. Today we'll be taking a look at my personal favourite free-to-play game on consoles, Orcs Must Die Unchained. Orcs Must Die 1 and 2 were released on the PC and were wildly successful following up from them. Orcs Must Die 1 and 2 were released on the PC and were wildly successful. Following up from them, they released the incredibly well made but mostly unnoticed sequel. It's been out for a few years now, but most people haven't heard of it. Whether that's because Robot Entertainment, the people who made it, didn't have a very big marketing budget, or the fact that it might not be out on Xbox right now. Either way, it's excellent. They've put just as much effort into this as they have any of their other games, and it definitely deserves just as much success as them. Essentially, you and up to 3 others are tasked with defending a base from being overrun by orcs. You can choose between 17 characters. Each of them have various, unique and exciting abilities, making for some very fun gameplay. Along with the weapons you start with, you're able to place a variety of traps and barricades down, which you can either use to direct the orcs in a different direction or use them to help you murder them all. Most of them are all unique and have very different ways of taking them down. Although the game has a lot of microtransactions, it's one of those ones where if you play it enough, you earn stuff along the way and you can save up and buy whatever you want, so for the most part it doesn't really affect the gameplay. And even at the start when you can't afford anything and you can't really think about getting in the new characters, the starting ones are still very fun to use. If you're planning on giving it a go, I'd recommend you try out Maximilian or Blackpaw, because they're probably the most entertaining. There are also tons of maps, all on different difficulties, ranging from Apprentice to Master. Let me tell you, if you're finding it way too easy at the start, just wait. It definitely gets worse on some of the later levels, especially if you're playing solo. At some point, it might feel a bit impossible on your own because there's lots of entry points and not a lot of time to stop them, but if you like a challenge, I'm sure you'll be able to manage it. At that point, however, you might need to recruit some of your friends to help you out along the way, or just play with random folk because you're able to search for an online game as well. I wouldn't say too much is wrong with the game as it stands, to be honest. For now, some of the characters are definitely better than others, so they could probably do some tweaking there, because right now some people are unusable. And some are definitely a bit overpowered. However, other than that, maybe just keep trying to optimise the game as best as they can. It's running pretty smoothly as is on PS4, and if you're playing on PC it will definitely run smoothly. Other than that, the game doesn't really have many flaws. For me, it stands out from other free-to-play games because it did something that hadn't been done before. Prior to this, I hadn't played what is essentially a tower defense game, which is mixed together fighting and shooting so well. Most of them are just top-down and they become really boring really fast because they're all the same. But with Orcs Must Die Unchained, they've merged together two styles which work together so well and you wouldn't normally think of before. Without a doubt, I definitely recommend you try this out. You won't regret it. I guarantee you that once you finish this you'll be desperate for more, and with them constantly updating the game and adding new features and characters and everything else, who knows what's going to be coming next. I have to say, for me it was one of those games where, looking at it before playing it, I didn't really see the appeal. I thought the gameplay looked kind of strange, but I must say, like, it will grow on you. Within about 10 minutes of playing it, anything that I'd normally say about a game like this, whether it's like the graphics or something like that, was just completely out the window. I genuinely wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was and was just happy I essentially found a diamond in the rough.